Okay. It says it's starting again. And I think we are. Okay. That's better. I apologise for that. Mind you, it's only me watching, so. Okay. So, what plants do we want? We can have one of those. Why is that an invalid building location? Alright, there we go. That pretty much... Alright, let's make sure we sweep those. And you're going to be a Jojo plant as well. Cool. And then I guess we can... They both can have one that way. I probably need a... So if one hydrogen generator can do 6, each room can have a suit station each. Yep. So if we do stations... deconstruct. You want deconstruct all that as well. And then, because they're all going to be in suits anyway, I can pretty much use that to run oxygen straight into these guys, and then I can move this one here to do the same. I don't want it out of copper. Be out of a material that's worthwhile using. Do it out of iron, because I've actually got iron. And then checkpoint. You are set to always for now. Why? Why do you... that, if you're not careful on everything you construct... I wonder, is there a point to having... Do it 9, you bastards. Okay. No, I want that always. And that's always permitted. Better. I'll re-enable them when I need to. So, we need a power system. That's easy enough. So we'll quickly do one of those builds, probably one not above. So they're 120 watts each, times, what is it, 12? No, let's not do that. So, because they're always going to be in a suit until they go back to their room, I don't have to worry about keeping this nice. I can basically insulate this entire living area and then be done with it. And the rest of the base doesn't matter. That's so cheap. Alright, let's plan out this silly transformer thing. Because that's what I'm going to call it. So, we'll do it up here as well. Tree. I got a new printable. Okay, so that paused it. Well, I don't want to pause things. Battery. Shut off. All those. So we'll just worry about the power for now. And then if we go automation. Okay. So we want a NOT gate. We want to spin it that way. Yep. And we want an OR gate. And we want to spin that way. Yes, that is correct. We want a... you know what? This all can be aluminium. That's fine. Iron's got other uses. There and there. Um, cool. I think that's got it. I don't have to do anything but set my battery. So we need to run some power across, which we can get from, hell, even the input line from this guy would be okay. So if we have a look at the power system, we could run it this way. Alright. That should be good to go. Alright, let's get some air into these guys. I do want to run this. What am I making this out of? Mafic. No, we don't want Mafic. Mind you, I do have quite a bit close by. So I do want these individually tied in. So at least that it won't just focus on the first one. It'll get 50%, the next one will get 50%, and so on, 25%, etc., etc., down the line until they're full. And so they'll get 50% each, then they'll get 25% each, I think. So that's deliver suit and deliver suit. I will likely need another oxygen. I'm surprised. What are we waiting on? Aluminium. There'll be enough there. And then I can get rid of this system. So I also got rid of my farm, which was I'm not using. I'm now into frost buns because I've cracked into enough cold biomes, and so now we're just eating frost buns. I should really toss out the stuff that we're not eating, but there's no point. Consumables, did I turn those off? Because you should only be eating cooked stuff where everything has like a plus morale. I mean, frost buns are +4. It's insane. And especially on this map that I have enough like ice biomes, it's not a problem. I should probably build another one of these over here. How is my water supply? It's okay for now. I mean, I've got enough small pockets of water, and I've still got my geyser here, which I've not touched. This guy's still dormant. They're dormant for another 14 cycles. So that won't be too far away. I'm not concerned. I'm getting power back from my iron, my smeltery. What are we waiting for? You just gotta watch out. I don't know what temperature that oil comes out at. 258. Ooh. It does not take too much to drop that down. I'm surprised how quick that drops off. I might need to look into how these are serviced. Because I think this first one should run everything with the first, i.e. not everything. It should run all the big equipment. That way all the power draw is on the one that switches over. Where the secondary one should actually be only on that one. Oh no. No. Because that handles its own switching, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, it should. So right now that's being charged, so it's taking forever to charge up. Yeah, right, that's a bit... Let's take that top off, that way it sort of... That'll be fine. It'll work itself out. Cool. So, you are after suits, so let's just... Can I do that to all of them? I know we don't have suits yet, because they're all in the other docks. I mean, I don't really have oxygen yet either. Let's make sure that's coming down. It is. And you don't have power. Why don't you have power? It's because you need to charge up. And you need to go to 50%. Come on. Let's just... There you go. I need more power generation. I mean, I've got enough capacity to probably run some coal. What's my coal like? 97 ton. So I could easily have a coal generator. just to supplement things. I might do that. And we'll put a smart battery on this side of them that will control both of them. I don't really need heavy watt with this circuit, but so I only want this coal generator turned on 60%, because if there's renewables, I want them to be used first. Alright, so my 5 suits have been set up. So I could... We'll wait till these have a bit more oxygen in them. Some days I wish I could just switch these around. I'm gonna send this back up. I don't want it to run back in that line. I'd rather it run... Yeah. And let's do that one. I should have done this a while ago. It helps airflow dramatically. Oh yeah, I forgot about those printables. Do I want another dupe? I want more lime. I always want more lime. Oh, and I got a snazzy suit that's not been... Max, you get a snazzy suit. Cool. That will add more oxygen to that line. So if we have a look at the ventilation, that's going to be a lot more. Cool. It's going to take a while for that to fill up, but ultimately they'll be okay. I could easily put a... there's a fair bit of chlorine down here. Let's see if we can reduce some of this chlorine that's being off-gassed. That's actually... I'm surprised that chlorine hasn't started to minus 34.6, so now it's a bit too high. Now, if I cracked open this bottom biome, that's minus 100. That's really, really cold. I've disabled that water, haven't I? I have. Disabled it, or did I run out? No, disabled. I think I've turned it off at this switch over here. This valve just before the... Yep. Yeah, these are turbines too hot. I thought this the steam was supposed to take temperature out of it. Maybe because I still want that to default to jump across. I mean, I could put an icy fan here. Or I could have some radiant pipe with a... So if we come to ventilation, we get your radiant gas pipe. What's about the best to do that with? What's the aluminium? Do you have the same? Yes, you do. If I was burning some hydrogen... You wouldn't take too much though, would you? Oh, it's hard. Whatever. I only need that to make steel anyway. So these are coming along nicely. If I can get another of these... What have I got? 9. So I need another 4 from this one. And then we'd be pretty much good to go, right? So that one there's got all 6, but you've only got 5 people. So let's undock that one. That can come down the bottom. You've got 4 people, so I need 1 more. I can probably just make one, just quickly. And then I can set my clearance to vacancy only. And so when they come through like tomorrow, cool. You might end up wearing one, but that's okay. And then See, it's alright. I'll disable this one tomorrow. If I have to move one back up, that's fine. I don't like how they idle in random spots. I mean, what are you doing? You ran there to get oxygen. Yeah, that's... Can't wait to get rid of this. Let's undock, undock. Okay, so 4 and... Yep, that'll be enough. Cool. And then we can disable this thing. Come and disable it. I mean, it's only if they go right to the bottom. So, we'll undock that one as well. And then we'll... Yeah, that's fine. They'll be fine. And we can then deconstruct. I need to have a look. Yeah, that's okay. There, yeah. So, they will basically use these guys from now on. Which is good. Then they're no longer in and out of their suits all day. So they just jump in a suit at the start of the day and then out of the suit when they get back. Alright, let's do a bit more tidy up. Alright, now I've got that. We can look at... That's going to be my main ladder up, isn't it? I think so, yep. This is probably going to be like my water lock. So let's do that. Okay, and then we grab some plumbing, grab a bottle emptier. Because they're all in suits, it doesn't matter. They won't get wet feet debuff. Hell, that water lock I can put salt water in, because I have a fair bit of that lying around. when someone finally comes to do that. Sweet. As long as it touches that surface there, it'll be okay. So even though the space area, they'll be in suits anyway, it is wise just to have oxygen around. Why is that paused? Come on, fill this damn thing up, you bastards. Let's keep sweeping things too. I'm actually going to put a fair bit of water in here just to make sure it stays full for a while. Because you'll notice that it sort of drops back down. So it's going to be at least... I mean, if I have to sweep them, then so be it. If I have to mop more up. But there should be enough water around. Yeah, mop that. Too much liquid, obviously. Mopping gives you dupes good strength. Like, it's about the only way you get of naturally increasing your strength, so I don't mind doing it. Oh, that lettuce. Is that my, like, lettuce location? It's not really enough, I don't think. No, we need more than that. So let's look at doing an auto bottler maybe. How much is there? Oh, that should be enough. That will do. And it's still a little bit there. Oh. That's gonna be a fair chunk. Because most of this oxygen's flowing into these guys. How did we go on that deconstruction? I don't even know where it was. Here. That's all good. So let's do that, because it's not needed anymore. I'm making sure this one keeps running. I don't care about the wasted power so much. Okay. So how are we going on that steel? We are at 2.9 tons. We need 2,000 to start plus 200 for each module slash. Plus I need 1,200 for a my whatchamacallit. And do I have ethanol up here? I do not. I need to come get it from down here somewhere. Here. So I'm gonna, not that I really need to. What's my base temperature over here? I should change this so I can run ethanol through here. As my cooling. Just a little bit. Because I thought that radiant pipe would be enough, but it's not. That water doesn't put enough heat back in. And I'm using aluminium radiant pipes, which are pretty close to the best, but it doesn't take near enough heat out of it. Maybe because my gas is wrong. If I had hydrogen in there, I wonder, could I you know what, let's try icy fan, just because. They'll be in a suit anyway. Doesn't need power, and there's a fair bit of ice. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, no, you don't want copper ore. You want to be out of something a little warmer than that. Copper ore will melt. It's got 75-degree temperature. It's 100 degrees there. Printable. Thank you. I need that. Now go and get some ice. I hope that's what you're doing. Yes, yes you are. Oh, you do polluted ice as well? Okay. Oh, I mean, it will help a little bit because these are plus what? 56 kilo GTUs, and then that's minus 32. So I'd need at least 3 of those going constantly to cool that temperature. I probably need to look into a better way to do that. Maybe if I was to put some water there to increase contact. Alright, let's deconstruct that. Let's deconstruct that. And then just, yeah. Because water's not the best, I could put oil up there to increase contact. I mean, oil will take a lot of temperature. What's the difference between oil? It's conductivity of 2, where water... Yeah, I could possibly drop some oil up there. Just a little bit. No, I don't want ladder. I want crude oil. And it has a fair bit of capacity compared to the water. So let's... Yeah, that should work. Why you pause? I'm going to enable auto bottle because I know I've got a bottler at the bottom. I reckon one more, and then I should be able to seal that back up. That seems to be running way better. Alright. Then again. How much water was that? That's not a huge amount of oil. Okay, let's seal that back up. Oh, I'm gonna regret that, no doubt. Nope, that's not bad. That oil is putting as much into that radiant pipe as I can. Which is, turning it back into steam. If it holds steady, I'm okay with that. But then it shuts down. problem is, now that crude oil is going to keep that temperature up. If I put water up there, would I? It wouldn't turn it to steam. No. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone, but I still need that steel, so we shall. Alright, now this water lock should be okay. 50 kilo there, 1,000 there. Cool. Right, let's get a ladder. We're going to make it out of mafic rock, because that will be what's up here. And you're going all the way up. Why am I paused again? Likely gonna build my platform out here. So rocketry, I need. Do I have? They'll be in base, won't it? It'll be in bunker doors. That's actually a pretty bad ladder. Because what's going to happen, it's going to fall and they're going to get trapped. Like the regolith. Going to lose. The mafic's okay, it's just this regolith. So, just got to keep an eye on it while they're... once it gets out of that abyss light, we'll be okay, because they'll have access to the mafic. Just going to dig those two. We can do that. And that will sort of fund the rest of the ladder. Yes, I know. Oh, I got another achievement too. What did I get? Okay. Does this work yet? Does not. It'd be cool if it did. I'm gonna need so much steel. Right, so there's mafic rock up here. Plenty of rock. More than enough to do what I want it to do. I can actually dig that out. That way, that will all vent out. It doesn't matter. Of course. You never have a straight ladder from the surface all the way to your base. I need to put oxygen in here, and then I'll have a safe space, I guess you'd call it, up near the surface. I just need to get up really high in the top and then put like a bunker door like way up. Somewhere there. But it takes 500 steel per bunker door. I need 2 of them immediately. Which I'm getting quite a bit of steel every cycle, so it's not too bad. You can have your slime lung. That's quite a lot of iron. And coal. I'll take all that. I mean, I could just vent all this out into space, but where's the fun in that? I didn't hook those coal plants up. Now I think about coal. Well, I did actually. I didn't change this with automation though. So I don't want you to run any more than 60. And low threshold. Otherwise, you're just going to run constantly, which is not what we want. I only want you to kick in when all the batteries are really low. Well, not even low. Yeah, I want you to like cut off at 60. I want you to turn on at 20. So pretty much, yeah, perfect. So all these batteries will have to be very low for that one to kick in. Else I'm going to use recycled. Well, not recycled, this type of power. Yeah, 99C. That's not helping. I was better off before. That's because you're wrong. You're just going to keep sending it back, aren't you? Until it... No, that's okay. That's not bad. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to send some of that steam to fill up a rocket, though. Like, snake in some cool water in the top of it. Not much. Like a gram a second. Not a gram, like 10 gram a second. Gonna need to dig that out anyway, so that's okay. I should probably look at processing some of that polluted water. When are you next? 6.4. Won't be too far away. I should almost put a pressure sensor in here. But I don't want to breach the... I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, I shouldn't, but nah, yeah, I should, because being a vacuum, it did take a while for that to become a complete vacuum before the system ran, but shouldn't let too much in besides oxygen. And it's not going to let all... Well, it'll let a bit in. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully they can do it all in like 2 door openings. That'd be pretty good. Hopefully it just lets that pocket of natural gas in. And not the oxygen at the same time. We'll see. Because it's not that much aluminium that they need to find. I don't want more copper. Can always use more plastic. That's a fair deal. Alright. I don't think it did let any oxygen in. It let a little bit. So you are on a below signal. I'm going to want you to be on above, but it's okay for now. Okay, let's back up the top. How we going? We're almost there. You're the actual exposed to space stuff. So. Not quite sure where I'm going to put the steam generator, but once I breach the surface and get the doors in place, then we'll know where we're building. But it's likely to be here. Rocket bases are, what's that? 8 wide. Got to make all the wires inside the bay out of steel. So I need more steel than I've got here. It's okay to have it behind a door. So, like, if I was to do this, oh, I can't. It's going to say build all the way up here. There. That's the height that I can get to. But I can't do it, so. Two bunker doors, some steel across the face of it. And then the bottom of it will probably come out here somewhere. We'll put some a steam recapture loop or something below it. We'll look into that. Did I? How are these going on oxygen? They're okay. They're handling it. Like, these bottom ones are full. Top ones need a little bit more, but possibly need to run 2 lines in. Might need another. Yeah, it's okay. I do need another suit, but it's not important. Why'd you come back? Why have they come to put their... No. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a duplicate checkpoint. And then I'll have it on a timer. Where did I see that one? So they can run through it, but they can't run out. That's exactly what I want. Clock sensor. Unnecessary back and forward. Somewhere there like that. Better. So now they can't like get out of their suits until like the end of the day. I know they're idle. Doesn't matter. Go and do something else. Because you just got to imagine it's wasting oxygen. Oh, we're almost there. And this is going to be a problem. You see all that? That's important. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Not there yet. I'll leave that mafic rock in place until I get my bunker doors up. We'll probably put like solar panels and bits and pieces over this side with like... I don't know about bloody making an automated regolith chomper or something like that. I think last time I tried to use the lasers to do it, they sucked ultimately at the end of the day. But if I was to put the lasers below bunker doors, so bunker door, and like laser. Oh, where is it? Maybe I need to research it. Right, and laser there. Something like that, and then bunker door. That way, when the top one opens, the bottom one stays closed. The laser just shoots it all out, and then, yeah. Might be a bit close, so it is in shipping. So you only need like a laser there. So where would it go? Somewhere there. Then that one there can be underneath bunker tiles, so it can't get hit. That's actually not a bad little plan, because that way it can't get hit, because that's my biggest problem. Now, if I was to do that, for example. Somewhere there like that. Right, and then put your bunker tile out here like this. That way it really can't get hit. And if we're looking at this like this, try again. I can't see it. That should work, and it won't be able to get hit. That's not a bad idea. And then just in here put more bunker tiles. I'll think about that. Anyway, I didn't want them to build that. That'd be silly. Let's come back down. So the gate's open. Because they're not endlessly switching throughout the day, it gives it a chance to fill up. And that just took all the power out of it. This might be a problem. There's not enough load on that one to switch it over. Because it's currently on that one. That's a problem. That probably needs a transformer. Yeah, let's oh, that's not a good idea. Let's cancel that for now. Oh. Someone got one. I need more power. Are you two running? You need to be running. Alright, there needs to be tweaks with this. Yes. These guys here being on a transformer into that system is a much better idea. Because that forces that to be a charger. Alright, let's set your battery back to normal. 50. And we're going to come over here. We're going to change this. Let's just put the genset, the other genset, over on the other side of it. And then, can I get... Oh, I don't want to use a single big one. How about we do them down here? That means that battery becomes a drainer. And hopefully that will mean these guys will get a chance to switch. There we go. So now that one there will become the active one. It will switch over. Should switch over. There we go. Now this one, yeah, this one's now the active one feeding the line. You two are sleeping in your Oh, what a mess. I'm gonna make you switch out. This clock sensor. Better. Cool. Now I can put that damn ladder back. I haven't had those for all. So what do we want? What do we want? How about we just put in a couple bunker tiles? So I can't do there, that's invalid. And then from those, I don't want them on top. I really don't. It's not, doesn't help. But from that, we can sort of imply that my tube's going to run down here like this. So that's going to be all insulated mafic down there. So we should encourage that. Stinky, why you got no suit on? What? How did you get through without suits? Oh, whatever. As long as they're not getting smashed in the face by things, I don't care. Alright, so insulated tile with mafic, because that's what's up here. Okay. Now that insulated tile is basically to protect all the wires and stuff. So I can use cheap wires behind that wall, but expensive wires inside it. I think that's how it works anyway. It's likely I'll want to really want to get that steel up there pretty quick too. It's basically... How many tiles across are they? So you lose... That's 100... Every one of those... Okay, so... Bunker tiles are... 100 per thing, but these are only 4 wide. So... I actually think... I want another bunker tile there, truth be told. So you're a bunker tile. Maybe 2. Okay, and then we do it. That way I've got some extra room underneath. Okay. And then for my rocketry, we're going to have gantries. And that will leave the gantries wide enough. Oh, nope, I need another one. Because I still want a ladder down the inside. So, just doing that without any more, that leaves me 3.5 tons of, and that doesn't include protection out this side at all. I need more steel. I mean, they're working on it. But pretty much I need... Alright, that's all my steel. And that will include that one as well. That won't be too bad. I need more steel. That's pretty much all my steel. And it's not protecting my other side either. No. At least I'll get some free iron out of it. I hope. Plus, every time that refinery ticks over, I get another chunk, so... It's a bit risky being up here. I haven't got near enough for gantries and things like that, but... We are mostly protected though. It says we got no steel left. So they're both waiting steel. Look at you be an absolute tank. Says I'm out, I don't have any steel. We'll see. Well, I do have steel. I have 350 left over. So, if we're looking at the power for these silly doors, that one there, that's 250, 300, 350. That's all my steel. And that's only putting the power to the doors. That's okay. I'll get more. I might have to make another refinery though. So, one of the things we might need to do is put these generators on a transformer, and that's only so they can act as a generator, so they can charge it's so it's a bit frustrating, but anyway, it's a bit weird. That being said, what is my wastage like? 57 though. That's not bad. That means that steam turbine hasn't wasted its power today. Oh, that's nice. Hydrogen wasted more than it did, and that's because this one's on constantly. Okay, you've still got a deliver order, and there's a suit here. I'm gonna sweep it. Just like everything here as well. What be wrong with you, Max? Sunburn. Ha! He's got plus 20% a cycle, yet he's got no stress. I have one disease. What you got, Frankie? What's your problem? Contact with germs. Oh, there's a... Where's this? I didn't think I had any... Whatchamacallits. Do they just multiply? Obviously they do. Even though we don't have the oh, whatever. You can have it. It only really adds to stress and sneezing, so not a problem. Okay. Okay, so let's measure this out with our... So if we want a capsule, you can't. And I guess you want it sort of there. No, you probably need to use a steam engine just to get the right width. Because they're off center. Alright. Hand me that. They don't look far enough, but... So I'll probably have the base here somewhere. So if we do rocketry, steam engine, then we want to... Oh, come on. Just trying to find a center. So if we would do gantry, I think they need to go like that. And they're all placed one lower than it. So let's put that one in. Because that's where my gantry needs to go. I think that's right, because you get engine 9 modules plus capsule. So that'll be my capsule. That one gets cancelled. We'll cancel all those top ones because that's going to be the wrong spot. I should probably put these markers on the opposite side. So I can build out that ladder. I am going to just put a bunker insulated tile across the bottom for now. And we'll also run this one down. Probably want to look at some kind of airlock type design. But for now, that's okay. We actually can cancel all those because they're not going to help. Now, we're still open on this side, but that's okay for now. You're going to get stuck, I just know it. Then again, maybe not. You'll surprise me. Actually, no, I wanted you there, not the other side, but that's okay. It's all going to get removed anyway once we clear out that middle. Um, nice. Not bad. I still need all that steel for the other side. Potentially be cheaper to remove this and then just build it out here. Potentially. And then that will allow me to dig out the middle. Yep, that's alright. I'm okay with this. This isn't too bad. How about we cancel request and then deliver suit? Because I have a suit right there. So please deliver it. Bubbles, come get this Atmo suit. I don't know what happened to Bubbles' suit, but... What printable we get? Lime or steel? No, it's not winning at this point. Come on. Not copper. It's a bit cheaty, but it doesn't matter to me. This game's hard enough without sticking to some kind of rigid code that doesn't matter. If these guys aren't too careful, they're probably going to get suffocated or something. Oh, not suffocated, bloody entombed. You don't need to build those anymore. Actually, I can deconstruct starting at the top. Oh, you bet. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. This is getting very close now. I need steel, but... Make another Atmos suit. I don't know what happened to the other one. I thought I had enough. Oh, it's right there at the gate. Maybe I don't need an Atmos suit. Let's cancel request. Bubbles, come get a suit. No, not Bubbles. Lindsay. Or Frankie. Frankie, you're first. That should put it back on the rack. I hope it puts it on the rack. So what temperature are we like in here? 99.4. I am really okay if it wants to sit at 99. Does that mean we found a balance? It's likely to shut down any moment now. That water just needs to take a little more heat out. I don't know how to do it. Anyway. I could put a solid transport through there or something. I could do that bloody, what do you call it? I don't want to run ice through there, but okay. So this is not bad. Not enough steel to do those. Not a surprise. Bit concerned about having all this. Let's cancel that build for now. That way, these guys up here will have enough to finish those. I mean, we've got 1,200 of those, the steel at the moment. How much lime have we got? 545. Did we run out of? We ran out of eggshell. Do we have 10 on the racks? Yes, we do. Perfect. That's all that matters. How is my... Error occurred. Please restart game. What error? I still got 100 ton of coal. That must mean all that stuff I dug up. Oh, and this is activated again. Oh my. Alright. I might leave it here. I'm cycle 169. And... yeah. I need to work on more steel. I'll save building the rocket until I'm streaming again. But this is not bad. I'm probably going to do a little bit off camera. Maybe work on my steel. But I'll do that in a little bit. I need to go out. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.